On, you're top of the league at the moment, 1 down, 3 to go.
That's it. We spoke about it after the game as well. In a way, to put aside the rest of the season, because I believe that if we can pick results up, 4 positive results up between now and the end of the season, that'll give us an excellent chance of, getting out of the mire, if you want to call it. But it's the first game of that. A wonderful, gritty, determined performance by the players today.
70 minutes with 10 men.
Yeah.
You can't fault the shift that everybody put in.
No, exactly as well. I said to them at half time, I says, because we had to change the shape obviously when we went down to 10 men. And I says I may have to change it a couple of times in the second half, which we ended up doing a little bit as well. I says just stick to the shape, and I says I just fancy you may nick one. And, you class that as a nick, wouldn't you? There's a bit of confusion with the keeper and the defender, and Ash takes advantage of it. But I think we could say that we're worth the win. I do, because of what we did with 10 men. I didn't have a clear sight of the sending off. I'll be totally honest with you, so I'm not too sure on that one. Maybe the players' reaction to the foul didn't do him any favours, because of the rolling around and his voice, and then in the next minute he's up and running down the wing, isn't he? So didn't do him any favours in that aspect. But if the tackle is high, then the referee's justified in making that decision. I couldn't see it properly. I just thought the reaction was a little bit over the top.
We've spoken before, Lee, about the need to keep things tight at the back, and you've said that gives you the opportunity to nick one, and then a great opportunity in the second half. You could very easily have made it 2 if Craig had looked up and seen Nicky on his own, and that's proved to be the situation today.
I would say so, yeah. Like I said, we were changing the system a couple of times, and the thing you've got to try and, if you can capture that art, is when you're 1 man less, is not to make that 1 man less show. And for quite a bit of time, I think we managed to do that, so we didn't get overloaded. We didn't get stretched. Obviously, we had defending to do. You're going to expect that. But I thought they played the system, the shapes very well. And of course, there's some tired legs out there, because you are doing more running. Of course, you are when you've got 1 man less. But they're stuck by the task, and they got what they deserved. Class that as being lucky. People might look and say, right, it should have been a draw. Well, fair enough. I can understand that, but funny, we haven't had the rub of the green for many games, so I'm not going to worry about that aspect. We managed to nick one. So let's face it, we played with 10 men for 3/4 of the game, and they didn't.
The reasoning behind some of the substitutions, Lee Jarman coming off, Tom Davey coming on, obviously to try and stop the threat out wide from them.
Well, of course, yeah. You have to consolidate. I think, especially when you have a defender taking off as well. Which is more than not, isn't it? I suppose we're sending us, but when you lose a defender, you've got to get another one on, which means somebody has to pay the price. And Nathan took it well. He knew the reasons why, and he'll be involved on Tuesday at Fenway.
And precautionary, bringing Ashley Worsfold off.
Yeah. When you're up there on your own, and Ash had done it for, I don't know, he must have done it for 50 minutes. And it's a big ask, it's a big shift. And if you're not careful, you can end up, having an injured centre forward, which is what we don't want at this stage of the season. Plus, as well, fresh legs, and just slotted Simo down into the centre and brought Craig King on. So yeah.
So the win, fantastic today. It'll mean nothing, I suppose, if you don't follow it up on Tuesday at Ferriby.
Well, we spoke about that after the game, and put aside what's riding on it. It's our away record that's really cost us. If you look at it, the club's won 10 games at home. You look at some of the teams up at the top of the table. They've won around that mark as well. It's the away form that really does need addressing. It's how can this team perform like they did against Kiddy and Spennymoor and today against York, even going away losing at Salford and stuff like that, and not managed to get on the score sheet. It's a bit
no goals for at least 900 minutes, and you look at it.
Well, exactly, yeah. So why? But then you look at Curzon on Wednesday. We created enough chances. It's just one of those. You go through cycles in football, don't you? Clubs go through runs of this or that or the other at the moment. That's our run. But we've got 2 away games left. We want to, break those shackles off, get rid of that. So our away record in the table won't look as good as we wanted to. Of course it won't, but it'll look a little bit more positive.
Certainly made a few teams look over their shoulder though with this result today.
Well, hopefully so. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a chance to look at the table yet. I mean, I'm aware of the results, and I thought the strange one was Brackley, wasn't it, with Alberton? But you can't have everything your own way. But I mean, I haven't had a chance to look at the table yet. But in saying that, we play again in 72 hours, and at 10 o'clock on Tuesday night, the table could look, well, there's still a lot of work. Hopefully for a few clubs to do, not just down to 1 or 2. So that's what we're looking to do. I've said to the players, we treat Ferriby with the utmost respect. I know they're relegated, I know the clubs are going through a little bit of change or whatever, but those players will be, fighting for the points, but fighting for a future as to find a club for next season. So fully respectful of North Ferriby, but it's about what we do, and if we can, transform what we did today, what we did against Spennymoor, we'll ask anybody questions.
Really, really well done.
Thank you. All right, Rob.